chocolate lovers, welcome to Chocolate TV, episode 97. Oh, I forgot. 96? 97? 96. 97 it is. 97. Soon to be 100. Well, today I'm gonna continue going to the West Indies, the Granada Chocolate Company, GCC. The Granada Chocolate Company, excuse me, I've got a slight cold, my senses are not that on top, so this might be affecting my tasting. But this is an ecological dark chocolate, 60%, from Granada, and it is, oh yeah, they got Nibblicious, crispy cocoa nibs. So they crushed cocoa beans into the mix of the cocoa mass, and then done some chocolate bars. So you got a crunchy feel when you eat this, and when the chocolate melts, you will be left with more, yes, chocolate, but in the form of crushed beans. So let's find out how the Granada Chocolate Company do with nibs. They got colourful packaging. It's like the West Indies with emerald green waters and green islands, and yeah, nice. Whoa. Reddish brown chocolate, quite, oh no, not quite dark, semi-dark reddish brown chocolate with a bit of irregularities in the chocolate mass. Because I don't know what I lost the word. Sorry. Well, if you have the chocolate batter, it had some irregularities, and that's because they added those cocoa nibs. They're not evenly distributed. That is always a sign of artisan chocolate. It is impossible to distribute it evenly without doing a lot of machine work. Sorry again. And let's do scent try out. What do 60% cocoa from Granada smell, and what do you smell with crushed up cocoa beans in it? It smells a bit woody, red berries, dry, very dry. And I have a slight cold, so my sense of smell might be impaired a little bit. But there's red berries, there's some dry wood, some dark chocolate, but can't get any extra scent from, for instance, roasted cocoa beans. No, so let's try it. Crunchy, crunchy. First off, a good acid on the chocolate, surprisingly a lot of sugar. And the crunchy chocolate nibs, actually, when you crush them with your teeth, when they're sloshing around in your mouth, they feel like sugar crystals. And they almost have that flavor aspect to them as well. But now when I crush another couple of them, there's a kind of tobacco, dark wet tobacco with coffee grind and with dark cocoa. Meanwhile, the chocolate is still quite red fruit driven, red berry driven, with good acidity. And the sugar in the mix keeps it up on the level so it doesn't get very tart, not that tart and not that bitter. Now all the chocolate is gone. I've got still a lot of crushed up cocoa beans in my mouth, and actually they don't taste that much. They add the dry feel and maybe a shade of dark chocolate into the mix with the chocolate itself, but on their own they're just dry pieces of, almost like chewing on wood. But I guess this with a stout or with a glass of dark rum or a nice cup of coffee, you got a treat for sure. I like the chocolate. I thought if they roasted the beans that they would use as nibs a little bit more, you get a more burnt roasted flavor, and that would enhance the chocolate. As in fact, you have create a stark contrast between roasted chocolate crushed up beans and that red delicious chocolate, red berry driven chocolate. But still, a good chocolate, a nice chocolate. I give it a 7. The Granada Chocolate Company is doing some tremendous chocolate work. So that's it for this Monday, the Monday 5th of March. And don't be alarmed, this is not a new set. I've just changed the table. The white table is now in the kitchen, and now we have an old, I think it's, you could say it's a 18th, no, not 18th, 19th century table at this place and where I film. So I'm gonna be sitting in front of this kind of color in the future, almost chocolate color. And yeah, that's it. See you next Monday. Bye.